Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the state of New Mexico and the high desert city of Albuquerque. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Sentinels of Portland taking on the Redwoods of Albuquerque. Hello again, everybody. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis with you. And, Charles, let's do some breaking down of this Albuquerque club as they enter play.
They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for this visiting Portland club, they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go here in Albuquerque. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 18.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well, because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback from the University of Utah.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll start on the... And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
The Redwoods offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category.
Behind the man that just fumbled. Damn night.
Here we go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up
So
second
play
and
out
11 at the 22-yard line.
It's 42. We got that tough ass speed.
18 Cardinal, 18 steady.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Okay.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redwoods use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And a Portland first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Portland.
Here's Knight on the handoff. And he follows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A gain of
That good for 19 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. McDonald.
Now a good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, McDonald. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Sentinels are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Come on.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Took too long. That was the here.
Here we go. Set. Pack the 6. Ready.
The DTR going to throw it here.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
3rd down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
DTR looking good other than a couple passes.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Go.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. This one complete to Scott Miller.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Yes, it's your good play.
He's got his target.
They give him to the number one defense.
Jermaine Burton, 25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense and their running back getting set to go once more. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
On the other side, right behind.
The offense now at the line,
Shit,
ready for their next drive. It's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
That's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
McDonald sets to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
32 teams still in the playoff picture. That's how competitive this is.
On the carry, here's Knight. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about Ben's ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And already been giving that shit out.
Back to him on first down.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's McDonald to throw.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
Hey, I already
know with a third and just a yard.
Thinking I got that shit, they taking that shit.
Throwing is McDonald.
What are you going to do?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Portland.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
This a quick pass to Davis. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Ready? 19, Tiger.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw again. No return this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
A 45-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Albuquerque offense ready to take over once again. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Play action, now Thompson Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
That's good for an Albuquerque
Let's go now.
1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk
1st and
70.
10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw his DTR.
In trouble, and he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Ready?
Throwing. Thompson Robinson. That one caught by all, the tight end. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Thompson Robinson now. That's caught by DuBose. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Come on.
Thompson Robinson now. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 25-yard line.
Sticking to the air, it's Thompson Robinson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
70, Wolf.
Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard.
Yeah, he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The 13 yards that time at a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Viking 18.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Thompson Robinson now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Redwoods are able to stretch out their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Sentinels offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. McDonald. Man open left side is Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And now an audible here into something else.
A gain of 12.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now it's up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This one complete to Burton.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
A gain of 9 brings up
3rd down and 1. Thompson Robinson. He'll try to pick it up himself. On the move past the 40.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Ready, set.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. He only got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thompson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
McDonald. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
And a Portland first down.
Here we go.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 48-yard line.
In motion right is Davis.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McDonald working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This is Knight.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McDonald. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
A 47-yard attempt.
And Cyber yanked it to the left. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Just too many mistakes in all phases of the game. Still, you've got a chance to get this back to a 1-score game here in the 3rd quarter. You've got to be able to convert here. Instead, it comes up empty.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Come on.
The DTR going to throw it here. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
For an Albuquerque first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw.
Oh, yes.
He finds his man complete. It's Shepard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Albuquerque first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Ready? Let go.
And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Albuquerque first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Redwoods add 6 to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
The try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Turn up past the 30. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with McDonald. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Cut. Ready? Here we go. Go.
Play action. It's McDonald. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keenan. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3. A run with Knight. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That's caught by Durham. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, it's McDonald. That is caught.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now, this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
In motion left is a running back. He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Sentinels have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Sentinels 17.
A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Albuquerque, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's a handoff to Brooks.
And the ball is knocked out. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Third down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. He'll try and do this himself.
And avoids the contact by sliding. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
And an Albuquerque 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running the toss to Brooks here.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
That's another Albuquerque.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Up the middle they go. It's Collier. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Let's go now. 19.
They'll run with Brooks.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Throwing. Thompson Robinson.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They'll have to throw it anyway.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Brooks looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Thompson Robinson now.
Come on, you stupid ass.
This is going to be intercepted.
Stupid. Thanks, I'm blaming Portland for roughing the kicker. And then they just letting the ball just sail over their head, man. That was thing.
So a good drive with a bad ending,
Just
Charles.
the
They
game
move
over.
down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
To throw is DTR. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And his kick is indeed good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing is McDonald. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Here's McDonald to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thompson. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. This will be caught once again by Brown. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 49-yard line.
He's wasting time.
McDonald sets to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
As many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them. Go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Got a man. It's Brown. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 17.
Out of the gun, McDonald. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Too late for these Portland
I think
boys.
that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
Yeah.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Not giving them that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Albuquerque moved to 9-3. Portland dropped to 9-2. Portland still number 1 in the national conference. Albuquerque trying to keep up.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. So they came in here facing a very tall task, going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took on the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team season.
So for Albuquerque,
they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3.